Hi, I'm Dean Argent, a university qualified mechanical engineer. I'm a licensed motor dealer and the owner of usedvehiclesales.fordcourierforsale.com.au. And in this video, I am going to take you on a walkthrough of this 2005 model. It's petrol, it's automatic, it's twin cab, it's a ute, it is two-wheel drive that I have for sale right here on my yard. Now, first thing I want to tell you is I do have some history on this car that goes back to new. So here's what happened. A fella came in and traded it with us about 6 months ago. He purchased a Hilux ute. That fella used to do electrical contracting, making all the Bunnings stores, all that sort of stuff. Then we'd sold it to a fella up in Gingella, and he was driving it around for a good 6 months, and he's just brought it back to us here, and he come into some money and wanted to upgrade to a four-wheel drive one. So he's brought it back, and now we've got this fine automobile for sale again. So that's its history of life. So the first fella bought it new, second fella had it a few months, and got it upgraded to the four-wheel drive. So when I buy these cars, what I like to do is get down the side here like this. I'm looking up the side for dents, right? No dents. Looking for tyre wear. See how it's wearing evenly across the surfaces? Well, that's good. It tells me all the suspension geometry and steering components that they are all doing exactly what they should. Same up this side. No dents. So we've got a groovy little nudge bar with the thing here for it. And what John put that on for was because he was an electrical contractor carrying long lengths of conduit. He would have had something go up over there that you can put the 6 metre lengths on. So you can get one of those if you want that. Now there is a little bit of a paint thing going on the bonnet there. See how there's a little bit of clear coat coming off? And get back here, you can hardly see it, but it is there. Just want to let you know. So it is the 4 litre V6 version, nice powerful engine. It's got the alloy wheels. There's a whole bunch of good stuff going on with it. Let's have a look inside. So it's got all the electric windows and all that sort of stuff happening there. If you have a look here, it's got the 275 on the clock, which is a few Ks, but it's nowhere near the end of its life, this one. It's got a lot of living to do yet. So have a look at the condition of these seats. They're all in good shape, being well looked after. No doubt about that. It's got a aftermarket radio in it with the Bluetooth and AUX and USB and all that fancy stuff. The aircon's icy cold, and it is a automatic, which means there's only 2 pedals down there for you to drive this fine automobile. It's got this thing in there, looks like someone might used to carry stubbies in there, or a 6-pack, I don't know. And there's the little log books and all that stuff going on in the glove box. Cool, let's keep going around. So what we've also got here is, here we go. So there is some, looks like a pretty light tint on the windows there. Have a look in the back seat there, it is in very good shape. See the condition there, looks nice and clean. So we've got a little surprise in the back here. In fact, we've got 3 surprises. There they are. We got Kate, my daughter, the Rottweiler, and the Sally, the guard dogs. Now these 2 dogs look after our place here overnight to keep the little grubs out when they break in and try and nick stuff. So although they look very friendly here, and they are with the family, they're not so friendly with intruders at night. So let's keep walking around. I'll show you what we've got here. We've got the tow bar down the back here. Look at these dogs. They think they're going for a ride. Kate's hiding behind the Rottweiler's buff head. So if you look up on the top here, you'll see where we can put the lengths. They've got the roof racks and all that there. And got the tonneau cover down there. And then if you have a look at the tray, even though the dog, get out of the way. You've got all the, look at them. It's like, I want the pat. Yeah, I want the pat. Yeah, I want it. So the tray has been used a little bit. What I'm saying, but it's not bashed around. There is a dent there and there, but it's not bashed up. So looking across the back here, there's no dents in the tailgate, which is very unusual for these kind of utes. It does have the tow bar. There is a bit of chrome peeling off the bumper there, but that's about it for they're just the cosmetic issues around it, just that one there. Let's keep looking down the side here. You can see she's very clean, straight, tidy ute. So you can use it for work, you can use it for moving the family, towing a boat. The 4 litre motor, they're pretty powerful in these. So there's a good look around. Roof racks. So if your mother-in-law's coming with you, you can just put her up on there. You don't have to listen to her then. My choice anyway. So when we cars come into our yard, there's a whole bunch of stuff we do on them. In the next part of this video, I'm going to explain all that process. I'm going to explain how all our prices are fixed, and I'm also going to tell you what comes with the car for the price you see it advertised for. You ready? Let's go check this other video. Whoa! Dogs are blue on. What's going on? Oh no, no blood. All good. So when the cars come into the yard, we do 6 levels of inspection. The first one is we do a road test. We drive it around a very specific test track and we listen for all those noises and stuff that shouldn't be there. Then we do a yard test. And so in the yard test, what we're looking for is that everything works like it should, like the windows go up and down, the fan works, everything in the car is working like it should. And if it's not working, I will have mentioned it in the previous video. Then it goes into mechanical. The mechanic's got quite an extensive checklist of things that he inspects, things like is the spare tyre there and is it fully inflated and all those sorts of things. All that stuff's done and that's what's covered off in mechanical. So that's the third level. On the fourth level, we do a roadworthy inspection. We get an independent mechanic who does his roadworthy inspections on the vehicles. He's licensed by Queensland Transport to come out or do them at his facility. Either way, it doesn't matter. But he does the inspections on them. He gets underneath every single car and he checks all the suspension components and all the things that are required for the roadworthy. So we have a properly done roadworthy certificate by an independent person come out as well. And then on the fifth level of check, we do a quality assurance or a QA run. What happens there is someone who hasn't driven the car and hasn't worked on it, he then goes and drives the car after it's been through mechanical, and he's basically doing a double check like what a buyer would do. They'd get in it and if there's a noise, they're like, "Ooh, what's that noise?" or stuff like that. He comes back, if there's any of those things, then we've identified them through the QA run. And what that does for you is it allows, well, from my point of view, it allows me to know and stand there quite confidently and know that the car is prepared properly. And then on the sixth level of check, what we do is before the car goes out, also after it's finished the QA, the cars then go out the front of the yard, and you would have seen them in the background of the previous part of this video, and they sit out there until they go out. Well, before they go out, we do another level, the sixth level of check, where we just check that the wipers are still working, that the little sprayers haven't blocked up, that none of the bulbs haven't stopped working or any of that sort of stuff. So there's the 6 levels of inspection that we do on each one of the cars. Now, I don't expect you to believe me when I tell you I prepare the cars like that, but as you could tell from the previous video, we are on dirt. I do not have concrete, I don't have flags, I don't have salesmen ready to pounce on you when you come down. In fact, this is me pouncing on you now. So if you're still, hello, you there? Hello, come back so I can pounce on you some more. So if you're still there, the reason I'm telling you this is because I don't have all that expensive shit. We don't have the overheads. And it allows me to put the money back into the cars. And that's why, but I don't expect you to believe that either. But what you should do is go and have a look at our Facebook reviews and you'll see the vast majority of our buyers are more than delighted with their car because of the work we put into preparing the cars. So with that, we have buyers, they come from way up north, like up Cairns, way out west. They catch the train down, they catch the plane to Brisbane, they catch the train to our location here, and then they drive their car off. If we don't prepare the cars properly and they fall apart on their way home, they don't get on Facebook and write good reviews. So that's why I'm proud of the level of all of the cars that I prepare. Although I muck around in these videos, what I don't compromise on is the quality and the standard that the cars are prepared to before they leave the yard. And that's reflected in our Facebook reviews. The link is included on this page, so go and have a look and see what the crowd says about working with us. So because of the work we put into the cars, all the prices are fixed. If you turn around and go, "Hey Dean, are you negotiable?" I'd be like, "Yes, I'm negotiable, but why would you want to pay more?" So I do that because I can't take out what we put into those cars, and frankly I don't want to. If the cars don't meet the standard or they can't easily be brought up to that standard, I launch them off through an auction. And that's why you shouldn't buy cars from auctions, because that's where blokes like me dump our garbage. Okay, so this car has been through all the inspection and is come up properly and is prepared properly, so therefore I have nowhere to move on the price. The prices are already good anyway, otherwise you wouldn't have clicked on and got this video. So the prices are all fixed. And the last thing I want to tell you, before I tell you what comes with the car for the price you see it advertised, is that we need to make appointments to come out. Now, we are not your typical yard, like I said before. We're not equipped for people just to roll up and walk out. You're more than welcome to come and check the cars out and take them for a spin. I've got no trouble with that. But you just need to let us know when you're coming. We've got a couple of guard dogs that roam around here, and we put those away when people are coming, and that way no one gets bit. Everyone's happy. So if you let us know when you're coming, we'll put the dogs away, we'll open up the gates, and we can show you the car and you can have a look over that and any others that might work for you, whatever you want. So please make an appointment before you come out. So what comes with the car for the price you see it advertised for? Good question, and I'm glad that you asked. So firstly, when the cars go through mechanical, one of the things we do is a fresh service. So your vehicle has been freshly serviced and you will not need to do any scheduled maintenance for the next 10,000 Ks or 6 months, whichever comes first. It's got guaranteed no money owing, guaranteed not stolen, guaranteed never written off. I'll show you all that on the paperwork when you come on down. And it's also got a current roadworthy certificate. So we have the independent inspector, he's got a licence from the Queensland government and he's the one who says this car is in a roadworthy condition. So we've brought the car up to that standard as well, so it comes with the roadworthy. So yes, we do trade-ins, and if you need help with your finance, there is a link up the top of this page that says no deposit finance. You can put your details in there and our finance guy will come back and he'll give you a quote on exactly how much it will cost you per week to drive away in this fine automobile. Well, I'm Dean, thanks for watching this video. If there's anything I haven't covered, feel free to give us a call, drop us a text, or whatever you want to do. We can take payment by cash, by credit card, by internet transfer, bank check, however you want to do it. Best off if we do internet transfer, that one works best for us. But however you want to do it, it's entirely up to you. Well, I'm Dean, thanks for watching the video. If there's anything I haven't covered, feel free to give us a call, drop us a text, and I look forward to meeting you soon. See ya.